Jungle Adventures on 50 Colonial, just outside Orlando, about 17 miles. Let's check it out. That little gator right there. Hi. Okay, normally the price is $25 and tax. I paid $17 on Groupon, but they require you to pay the tax when you get here. So about 19, maybe close to 20 bucks. Ooh, look at him. He's big. I hope he comes into focus, but that's a big old gator land over there. Look at them gators out there. Can you see them clearly? Up close to the gators now. If you want to bring your kids to see some gators, for sure, this is your spot. One right there. They can walk right up to them. Riverwalk East, Riverwalk West. Okay, there's a show in just a few minutes, so let's find that to start with. Crocodile, look at that. Look at these in the water. Even smaller baby gators. Look at these little guys. About a foot and a half long. That's a big boy. Hello. Look at this female peacock out just roaming. Sorry, I'm not trying to get in your business. I just want to put you on YouTube. Ring-tailed lemur. Hello, buddy. Oh, I wonder what's over there. We're coming up to them. Right here. So I don't know if you have much experience with raccoons, but they can be extremely aggressive. Pound for pound. I'd give a raccoon 1 pound against 2 pounds of any dog any day. Oh, that's pretty. Coyote. Yeah, I don't know anywhere you can see a coyote up this close. Hey, buddy. Do not feed the coyotes. Well, that's a wily animal. You catch a glimpse every once in a while, but you don't see them too often. I'll let my wife see it. She'll have it on the couch, feeding it cookies. See if there are actually any gators. Oh yeah, there's one laying right over there. They're hard to see in this with the algae cover. Oh, look at all the buzzards up there, vultures. Turkey vulture. Lots of them. Oh, he's big. Look at that. Let's go check out the wildlife show. That is gorgeous. Hello.
Tucker's been working with us ever since he was around 2 years old, so he's a very friendly little guy. I still have room. Come in, y'all. Spread out. Whatever you want to do. Now, we will in a second. Just hold on. I need to make sure Tucker's calmed down first, because I just woke him up and he's a little bit right now. Tucker has been doing shows with us ever since he was around 2 years old. Now, an alligator this long is usually around the age of 3. Tucker's not. He's a little bit different. He's what you call a runt. He's not growing very fast. Sometimes in animals, the runts, the smallest ones of the litter, you said he's really young, the runt. But yeah, little Tucker here, at this size should be around 3, but he's not. He's actually almost 5 years old. Alligators usually grow a foot per year till they're 6 foot long. Once they get to 6 foot, they slow down. If they're a girl, they grow a bit slower past that point. If they're a boy, a bit faster than the girls. So usually, at this size, 3 foot, at 5 years old, he should be about 5 foot long. He should be a little bit shorter than I am tall, lengthwise. Not like that tall, it'd be scary. But overall, yeah, he should be that big. He's just not. Because he is so small, though, it actually opens up a new type of training for him. This alligator will be held for a much longer time than his brothers and sisters, meaning that by the time he's big enough that I can't hold him anymore, he's gonna not care. This alligator already is pretty darn relaxed. Like I said, he's been doing it for about a year or so now. Well, more like 2 or 3 years now, to be exact. And he knows that while I'm holding him, I am not going to hurt him. Whenever he first started this, yeah, he didn't like it very much. But after a while, he realized not only am I not hurting him, I produce food sometimes. And I also keep him nice and warm. On days like these where reptiles like him, cold-blooded, would be room temperature or lower, he feels how warm my hands are and he goes, I can enjoy this. His job right now is to sit still and look pretty. And he is really good at that. And he honestly really does enjoy the contact part of it as well. He is a very sweet little guy. As I bring him around, if you want to hold him, he is very sweet and you will be allowed to. All you gotta do is take one hand, like a seat, put it around his neck and hold him nice and tight so you know he knows you're not gonna drop him. Your other hand goes over the tail, under the belly, just cradle him close to your chest like you would a baby. Make sure the tail's between your arm and your chest like that, over and under.
I slipped out of the animal show. Literally everyone who is here today is in that animal show. So let's look around while nobody else is up here. Very cool though. She's gonna let all the kids hold the animals. So if you come here, the kids can actually hold an alligator. Coyote's still on the culvert. I think it's a girl actually. Gator's still laying out there. And look how hidden they can be. Get used to that. Emus or ostriches? Emus. Yeah. Good morning, afternoon. Oh, look at the parrots. That's beautiful. Macaws, maybe? Jungle Nature Trail. Oh, serval. Don't see those too often. That's pretty cool. The African serval. More gators. There's lots of gators laying out there. They blend in with the logs. Can you see them? Buzzards everywhere here. They love this kind of area. Look at this. Oh, that is just beautiful. Look at this. Okay, not a lot of places you can bring your kids like this. I mean, he is right under me. About a 7, maybe 8 footer. About 7. Look at this. And him. You get right up close to these guys. This is a natural Florida setting. Gator line right over there. Can you see that little one there? me being this close. Oh, look at that. Lots of gators here. And gators that you can get really close to. What's over here? Is that a wolf? That is a wolf. Hey guys. Oh, don't be scared. He doesn't like me being here. I'm not gonna hurt you. That's a big boy laying right here. Just a big old sleeping kitty. Good old streaky cooter. Just a big boy.
Reach out and pet him and give him some love. And I'll tell you guys about why we have him. It's kind of a funny story. A lot of the animals here are rescue or rehab, and he falls into that category. As I come around for you guys to pet him, you can reach on his back,
But he doesn't have
stroke all across it, and give him some love. Please do not touch his face. Skunks have very bad eyesight, and you may scare him by touching his face. I don't want him to bite you on accident.
just laying in there like a big old kitty sleeping in its box. I know you see me. I'm trying to get a good picture of you. Big tortoise. Wonder how old that is. She is, he is. So one is hiding in the house. The other's here, and it wants to go to the house. She's not sure though. He's skittish. Both big and beautiful though. That's 120 pounds easy.
So ball python, why that name? This snake, instead of biting whenever it gets scared, unlike most snakes, it actually does something kind of cool. Usually they are not this color out in the wild, kind of like Theodore. They're usually a very dark brown and black color with eye spots all the way across their body. Whenever a predator scares them, instead of biting, they curl up into a ball, tucking their head and tail in the middle. And since they're covered in eyes, that ball, the predator looks at it and goes, where the heck is the head? And the animal that's trying to hunt it has no idea where the snake's head is, and it's so afraid of being bit, it usually just leaves them alone. Kind of cool.
Come down here and see if I can get a better view of that really big boy that's laying over here. I think he's the biggest one I've seen. Oh, well that's a kingdom. See his nose? Looks pointier than the gators. Oh, there's also a alligator snapping turtle laying over there. Do not put fingers in cages that you want to keep. He might be biggest. He's gotta be 12, 13 feet long. Well, I think I missed him earlier. He's an American crocodile, which we only have way down in the Keys. You can see in my Key West video, the video just before the Key West video, I got some great video of a wild American crocodile. Much more aggressive than your alligator cousins, and they get a lot bigger. So here's a section I almost completely missed. Here's your boat tour. It looks used. I found out. Nothing in there. Is there bears over here? Oh yeah, he's back there sleeping. But there are bears here. Now that, he's the biggest. I'm sure of it. Wow. King of the hill. Wonder how often he eats other gators. Guess if you keep him well fed. Okay, they do have snacks. Quite a bit. Yeah. Look at all this seating.
Because I'm talking about a tribe today called the AIS, A-I-S. They came out here to Florida a very long time ago. So, you'd get one of these. It's my favorite thing on the entire table. See the holes? It's where alligator teeth used to be. This is an alligator jawbone dagger. All those tooth holes all the way down. And that's why it's one of my favorite things, because this not only is made of a really cool piece of animal, it is one of the most useful things on the entire table. Y'all, think about how hard alligators bite. I mentioned Goliath could bite me in half of their teeth. That's anywhere from 3,000 to 9,000 psi whenever he shuts his mouth. He's one of the biggest ones in here. It takes 8 psi to take off your finger. So with the alligators back there that stretch anywhere from 70 to around like 3,000 psi, their jawbones are incredibly strong because this can support that weight. It can support that pressure. Will you be able to break that jawbone? No, probably not. It's incredibly strong. And it also holds an edge very sharp. It takes a very long time to sharpen and a lot of hard work, but once it's sharpened, it stays that way for multiple hunts. Those two things alone already make this better than the knives you use nowadays, and it doesn't rust. That side, too shallow.
Did you see that one pop
Frank, you
up?
there? Back it up, big guy. Don't growl at me, hush. Back it up.
Get down.
He's not like Spaz, come here. Come here, big girl. There you go. Some pep in your step. There you are. Hi. Head up. Good girl. You ready? Let's go, little one. Head up. Good girl. You dropped it. It was in your mouth, dork. Don't hiss at me. That was your fault. I got it there. Hi, Trouble. As long as you're here. Hi, Trouble. Spaz, turn a little bit. There you go, that works. You ready? Head up! Got it. Let's jump. Good job. Close your mouth. Big girl, it's not that hard. Cold weather makes them move very slowly. So whenever it comes to meetings like these during cold weather, I usually gotta be very accurate. Frankie, is that you? Hi, big boy. want to show them what a big alligator looks like? You see your tail up. I know you're hungry. Back up! Stop hissing at me, dude. Meatloaf is blind because whenever he was younger, he got into a lot of fights with other alligators. He liked to pick fights. Was not very good at winning them though.
Like that.
However, Frankie, on the other hand, is the same exact way, but Frankie actually wins his fights. Frankie's very, very bully-ish for now. Frank, come on. Don't take your aggression out on them. Look at me. Thank you. Come here. Whenever they jump, their tail comes up, their back legs sink down. They touch the bottom, head up, and they push off as hard as they can to get air. Come on, Spaz. You missed. Your diving board swam away. Head up. Close your mouth this time. Thank you. Good girl. Hey, Frank. You want to try yet? This is empty a sourpuss.
I think
So much today, please. Be nice. Frankie, I know you want some.
oh, look at that one.
You're just angry at me today. What's up? Little man, do you want to try? Come on. Usually he gives me very good jumps. Make me happy, huh? Oh, by the way, alligators only need around 35 to 50 pounds of meat a year to survive. They get the chance to eat up here about 3 or so times a day. And throughout the year, we always do these feedings. So our alligators are never really hungry, meaning that they're not going to be trying to pull people off the dock, things like that. They're usually very well managed. Some of our alligators really like food. You can probably tell which one out of all the ones I have up here really enjoys food the most. Wait, anytime it's not nesting season. Little man, come here. You ready? Give me a good jump. Head up. My good listener. Hi, you. Little man has a crooked jaw. That's how I tell them apart. Ready? Up, up. Good boy. That was not as high as you can go. Try that again. Head up. It's not a big enough piece of meat for him. I got a drumstick. You want that? Frankie. It's a fresh drumstick, man. You can't turn that down, can you? I can and will. Shut up.
Oh my gosh,
He's waiting for the day I fall over. Hi, Jerry. Head up. Hi, baby. I hear you. Come on, Jerry. There you go. Jerry's one of the young guys. Head up. Ready? Let's go. Good girl. That was a good one.
Frankie.
He popped up.
Come on, Spaz. You're the only one who listens today. I'll take it. Thank you, sweet girl. I really appreciate
She's fine, she
it.
popped
Head
up.
up. Hear the pop? Sometimes alligators close their mouths so fast. Here comes the little man. I have my alarm going off. The guy gotta go. Shut up.
Mommy, look at
I see
her.
you, Frankie.
No,
Head up, big man. Come on. Put the drumstick.
Mommy, look at her.
He's looking at me. I know
There-
he's paying attention. Head up.
Hi.
That's what you want. I call it a drumstick.
Mom,
Come on. Show him what a big alligator looks like. Good boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it off on a good note. If you've not had a boat ride yet,
Football too.
I got a bench ride. I can see it.
You got any more of that fish?
How are you?
He's right there.
Action shot.
Come in.
Bye, Alex. He likes to be dramatic.
Cool.
Another one sitting. That and the green stuff on top of the water. This green stuff, by the way, is a plant called duckweed. It's the 3rd smallest plant in the world and the world's smallest flowering plant. Each little individual plant's about half the size of a grain of rice. It can grow over twice its mass. It's okay. Like I said, logs.
Learned that in Tarzan movies.
The log has eyes that means it's
The
a
log has eyes and the log hisses at you. Rarely do you see them fly that close. Usually you just see them walking. Another one is. Dino came from Brevard Zoo. He's around 13 foot long as well. And the one girl, she's trying to sink down. Watch her go.
Yeah.
She gone.
one came coming to say hi.
Yeah, she's. You can see her back and the duckweed moving from her tail swishing. It gets around 13 foot plus back here, and that little cutoff is. One day, It's a wild four-wheeler. You can tell it's a male because the
Jungle Adventures. This impressed me a lot more than I expected it to. Now, I saw absolutely everything they have to see, including the 3 shows. And I walked in at noon and I walked out at 2:35. So, yeah, it's only about half a day if you really stretched it out. But not a lot of places where you can see things like coyotes right up close, really large gators, and see them fed. There were 4 shows. There was the alligator feeding, the Indian village, the hands-on animal display where you could touch a ball python, a skunk, and a gator, and then there was the riverboat. Pretty nice place. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.